You might know your Myers-Briggs type, your Enneagram, or your astrological sign, but do you know your fudge ratio? I'm going to show you how to figure out, but first, what is a fudge ratio? I wish it had to do with fudge, I really do. What it is basically the amount that you usually overestimate yourself with time. Your fudge ratio is going to vary depending on what kind of project it is. For example, you might grossly overestimate yourself on how long a work project will take, but you're pretty accurate for how long it takes you to get ready and show up to someplace. But for the sake of simplicity, we are going to try to figure out your average across all things, at least to start out with, because if you have a bunch of different fudge ratios in mind, it's a little bit more complicated, but if you just know one off the top of your head, it's much easier to apply it to everyday situations. Here's how you calculate your fudge ratio. Figure out how long you think it'll take you to do something. Let's use getting ready for work as an example. And then once you've completed the task, look at how long it actually took you. Then you're going to divide how long it really took you by your estimate, and then you have your fudge ratio. In the future, you're going to multiply your fudge ratio by your estimate. So let's say you are estimating that you are going to take an hour to do something. You'll multiply that by your fudge ratio, which is 2.0, for example. Then you have a much better estimate of how long it's likely to take. Once you've found your fudge ratio, you have three options. You can either be a little bit embarrassed. You could be extremely embarrassed if you find out that it's way more than you expected, or you can wear it like a badge of honor and use it as a rule of thumb, because now you know you have this secret weapon, this secret hack in your back pocket to be more accurate with your time estimates from now on. This can be an awesome rule of thumb for so many different things. You could use it for how long it'll take you to get somewhere, how long it'll take you to complete something for somebody else. Like if somebody asks you, how long do you think this project will take you? Or how long do you think it'll take you to do this thing that they're waiting for? You can think about how long you expect it to take you and then multiply it by your fudge ratio so that you give them a much more accurate estimate than you would have originally. Now, another thing you can do is just add a cushion. You've probably tried this before, where you know that something might take you longer than you expect. You know you're supposed to add a cushion, so you add a little bit of extra time just in case. The problem I've found with that strategy is I often don't take it seriously, and so I kind of behave as if I don't need the cushion. So I might sleep in an extra 10 minutes because I think, well, I have the 10-minute cushion. So pick something today that you want to get more accurate on estimating. Figure out how long you expect it to take. Don't overestimate, just be honest with what you would have assumed. And then afterwards, calculate how long it actually took and figure out your fudge ratio, and spend maybe a week doing this to try to get the most accurate estimate of what your fudge ratio is likely to be over time, and then use that as a rule of thumb for making better estimates and not letting people down or yourself as often. Hope this was helpful. Like if it was, dislike if not. I love the feedback, and I will see you on Tuesday with another video. It's going to be about past versus present self and how to make decisions that will be helpful for your present self in future self in the present. See ya, bye.